Hey everyone, Raven here, continuing my Angels and Bob's mod, or Bongels combos, whatever I want to call them. I think Bongels is a fun name. So in this episode, I'm going to just work on getting some of the basic electronics set up, so that I don't have to keep crafting everything by hand, and by everything I mean the assembling machines, the inserters, and anything else. And then I'll also be able to get green science set up as well. So I'll leave this here for now, because that'll just be making my belt. And I'll need to get a greenhouse set up so that I can make some wood as well. In order to make the greenhouse, which I think I already have researched, I need glass, iron plate, and stone. The glass is made from silicon, which luckily I've been getting right here. So I'm just going to grab some of that. I don't remember how to make the glass specifically. So, okay, I just put it in a, where are they? One of these, I got 6 of them right here. I just put some glass in, or some silicon in these guys, and let's see, that and that and that and that and that and that. Okay, so I'm gonna have some glass going. That way I can make my greenhouses, which will grow my wood, which will be used for my basic circuit boards. Okay, and I have most of the base research complete. I'm going to want the fluid control so that I can do overflow valves for my flare stacks once I get those going. The flare stacks will basically burn off any excess of whatever's separated. So for instance, the hydrogen gas, once this gets filled, this won't produce any more oxygen. And so a flare stack would be used to basically burn off any excess. I felt like I had to sneeze there for a second, and then I didn't. I hate when that happens. It's like, nose is like tickly now. Yeah, not good. So, okay. So, anyways, I got some glass going. I am going to want quite a bit more greenhouses than that. And I am going to need a bit more iron plate. So I'm going to grab that iron plate, and I also want to grab some more coal. These things I'm pretty sure are just not building up because it's all coming out this way, which is all going into belt making or steel making. So I got a good amount of steel going. I am going to want a couple assembling machines, and I'll use the higher speed ones because they will be converting the wood into saplings. Okay. So I got 6. I'm going to make 12. And I'm just going to have it set up just right here. This will be a good spot for my wood. Let's see. And I am going to need water with these guys. Okay, so these are going to make saplings. And then the saplings get converted into let's see. Okay, so then the saplings get converted into wood. Let's see, where is that? So wait a second. Oh, it outputs the saplings or the seedlings get converted into raw wood, and then raw wood makes the seedlings, the 5 seedlings. This takes half a second to make, and this takes 60 seconds to make. Um, so 10 seedlings over 60 seconds is what I need. So that's one seedling every 6 seconds per each one of these. So I have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put down all 12. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I got 13, whatever. I'll just keep 12. I'll keep one in my inventory for now. So yeah, so this is going to be, since I have 12, it's going to be consuming one seedling every half a second. And this will be producing 5 seedlings every half second. I only need one fast inserter to actually have this work. And that and that. Although I should use the... Oh, I don't think I have any resin. So I'm going to make a little bit more resin. Just going to have it set right here. And there. Except it needs power. Okay. While that's going, I'm going to need a few more underground. So that's 6. Let's see, that'll be 3. I'll just make 5 more and then a bunch of extra iron plate. Okay, I got food control done. The wood processing is going to be used for like the brown algae and whatnot. I'm going to research the electronics assembling machine. That'll help me out a bit. So I got 4. That'll be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Let's see. I want to have a where do I want to put? I think I'm gonna have a pump somewhere right around here. I'm gonna need another one of those. I'll do it probably like right here. I think it can go right here. If not, I'll just use some regular whatchamacallits. Some regular pipes to get that last little bit of distance. And here, I am going to need a couple long-handed inserters, so that's 5, 10, 11, 12. Alright. These guys are going to be picking up the seedlings. Alright. And this is going to be placing down the seedlings. I'm going to actually have this up above. So I am going to reverse these belts and have it come this way. Right here. That way, I can have the wood just come up this way. It'll pull off the wood and make the saplings from here. I don't remember where they were. There it goes. It'll take the wood from here, make the saplings, and then I can also make some resin at some point. But I'm not going to use that for now. It'll push the saplings down all the way over here. And then, yeah, the wood can continue on. Let's see, there we go. Okay. Oh, I need a few more pipe. And I am out of iron pipe. Well, I'm just going to have that go all the way up. And I can't. So, anyways, this is almost ready. I just need 2 more underground pipe to connect there. A bunch of extra pipe for this. Electronics finished. I'll research alloy processing and yeah, just grab some more belt. Because now I think I'm having a fair amount of iron, which is kind of nice. Okay, so I need 1 more of those. I need a bit more of that, and I also need a water pump. Wherever I can never remember where that is. There it goes. Okay, unless I already made one, which I did. So I don't need that actually. Okay. The underground pipe will go right here. And then the final little pipe will connect. And then I just need to put some... yeah, it looks like I just need 1 pipe right there. Okay, so this is now full of water. I need a bit more power poles. And why didn't I make... I thought I made all the... maybe. Hold on. Okay, I think there's just some in my inventory that I didn't see. So yeah, I can cancel those. So these guys are going to output all the way over like this. And this way I can also continue to expand down if I so choose. I will use 1 more fast inserter to pull off the line. And this will come up like so. And there is the wood line. I just need to fill all these guys up with electricity now. Alright, so I'm just going to go on the top of these guys. And I now have wood automated. And then the first line that I'll pull off of this is going to be the it's going to be for the basic electronic boards and all of that. I might make some power poles, but it'll be the electronic board so that I can automate the circuit production, because that will be the primary thing that's going to limit me. Let me get another fast insert. Yeah, I should make a couple more fast inserters, but yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's 1, 2. All right, I finished the alloy processing. And this, I'll do it this way so that there's a nice buffer between, or a larger buffer where it's using both sides of the belt to actually provide provide saplings to the greenhouses. And there we go, it's unloading my wood. And just so it's balanced, I will do that. Although I think I can enable reach overrides, enable GUI mode. There we go. Okay, so Okay, yeah, so I will, yeah, so I don't have the near inserters researched yet, so I can't really do that, so I'll just do what I have with the belt, because the near inserters allow me to put it, the items dropped onto the near side of the belt, and since I don't have that researched, and I can't research it until I get green science up and running, I'll just have the belt kind of balanced like this. That way it will make use of both sides of the track. Okay, and so the wood will be kind of slow in actually getting past the sapling, just because the saplings need to get backed up all the way to here and then backed up in the machine. Which is kind of happening, so I'm getting some wood going. Okay. So my target should be getting green science, which takes inserters and basic transporter belts. The inserters require the basic electronics. The basic electronics require the wood, which is why I've been making the greenhouses for automating that. So I need to have assembling machines convert the wood into wood board, or wooden board, and then the wooden board with copper cable into basic circuit boards. And then I'll have a dedicated line for that. And I'll also have probably 2 dedicated lines for that and 2 dedicated lines for the electronic board as well. All right, so okay, chemical processing has finished. Yeah, there's not much left to research with just the basic science. To start off, I will just use some regular assembling machines, and I'll eventually replace them with the upgraded assembling machines. But for now, I'll just use these to start setting up my my basic circuit board production. All right, so I'm just gonna have one set up right now, just to get the automated template going. So I need to have wooden board first. Then the wooden board goes into, or the wood goes into the wooden board. So this will feed into this. The wooden board then needs to feed into basic circuit boards, which will be here. And I also need copper cable in order to have those. So I will have a long reach inserter for the copper cable. That way I can have an output belt. Where is the copper cable? There it is. Okay. So I will have copper coming in this way. I will have the basic electronics coming in off of this belt, and I will have the wood coming into here. Okay. Let's start pulling in all of this stuff. Copper, I need a line of copper to come all the way over. And for now, I'll just have it come directly in. I'll get some splitters set up in a little bit. Okay. So this takes 1 copper plate to make 2 copper cable. And so the long-handed inserters will take the copper cable, put it in here, and then this will basically just go through. And now I just need to provide power to these guys. All right, and since I need a power pole here, I'm just going to use 1 long-handed inserter. that should be fine. Oh, there. Okay. Okay. So this is all going, it's all set up pretty nicely now. I have some basic electronics starting. Let's see, warehouse, water bore. I might as well research that. I don't know what it does, but I'll just research all the basic stuff. Anyway. Alright, so I have a basic electronic board being made. For now, I am going to store it in a chest. Like so. Or no, I'm going to have it down one. I'm going to have it here. That way I don't have to drop another power core. And then this way, I'll have a nice little storage so I can reach across the map and pick up some of the basic electronic board as I need it. And I am going to make a few more assembling machines so that I can just repeat this process. So let's see, that is 8, so I'll have 2 more. I'll have a bit more production of basic circuit boards going, and that will help me out with the expansion. Nope, I did not need to do that. Okay, so I just copy and paste basically. I'm going to move these guys down like that, and that guy here. That like that, that guy here, that like that guy here. And like that. Okay. I need one more long-handed inserter. That way I can do that and do that. I'm going to do the normal one, like that. Okay, so I pretty much have all this set up. I just need to provide power for all of this. And there. Alright, so now I've tripled my production of basic circuit boards. And I'm probably going to need to expand this even more. Yeah, I need quite a bit more iron. So I want to expand that quite a bit more because I'm going to be using it to also build the basic electric board or whatever it is. What are the two names? I can't remember. Basic electronic board and basic circuit board. So I need to get those. I need to have quite a lot of basic circuit board production in order to expand. So I'm just gonna do, that's 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So having 6 should be sufficient. I just need to bring these down like that. And then 3. I might eventually get it up to 8, but for now, 6 should be good. Where are they? I'm still making the rest. Okay. Oh, and I need quite a bit more inserters as well. There we go. Okay. There and there. There, there, and there. Okay. And power. can't forget the power. And I do need 3 more long reach inserters. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now these guys are going to be producing quite a bit of basic electronic or basic circuit boards, which I'll be using for basic electronic boards. Yeah, so that should be good. I'm going to need to have a gap in here. So once I expand, I'll make another row of 6 because I think the way it's set up, this is fast enough to not quite saturate one side of the. I wonder what the holdup is. It looks like the holdup is the copper. Yeah, so I might need to get fast inserters to pull the copper from these machines and put it into here. Let's see. But this is fine for now. This is going to produce as much as I need. So I mean, I already got 252 basic circuit boards that I don't have to worry about making by hand anymore, which is pretty handy. I do need, I will need to increase my production of iron, because right now it's all going pretty much into the production of belts, which, I mean, that's handy, but it makes it so that I can't really build the inserters or the assembling machines if I have it all filtered into there without much backup. I am going to put a limit onto how much belt I will actually store. The good news is I am actually now using some of the copper that I'm making rather than having it just constantly back up and potentially fill up these chests that I can't quite see which one's copper. Let me see. These guys. So I still have a little bit of a buffer, but it's not a huge buffer, so it has the potential to get backed up, which is not the greatest. So I want to make sure I'm using all the copper I can, which is going to be basically these electronic circuit board production. I don't want a random copper cable in my inventory. Do I have any other random stuff? Well, I got some resin, I got whatever this is. I'll have to play around with that a little bit. Oh, these are out of fuel. Let me go ahead and fill those up. That's running low as well, and these guys need to be topped off. Okay, how much? 2.5, 5.6. Yeah, that's plenty. And now I have plenty of brick. I'm kind of overrunning on brick. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, can't really pick up any of that. I think I have enough steel now that I don't need to have this continue to make some. So I'll take this guy down. That way I have a little bit more iron coming out. And I should make... I should start making automation for the assembling machines, and although I only want to use tier Q, so I'll probably just have the tier before I make the tier 1, I want to have my basic electronic circuit board set up so that I could just go directly into automating assembling machines 2 without needing to go back and fix that. So in order for basic electronic boards to be made, I need to get solder and basic electronic components automated. So solder doesn't take a whole lot. So I need a couple metal mixing furnaces, which means I need some copper, or not copper, some coal, because coal is going to fuel those until I get the electronic processing. But I don't need a whole lot of solder. Solder doesn't get used all that quickly. So I'm going to have, I'll have 4 metal mixing furnaces. No, I really only need like 2. But I'm going to have it set up right here. So I'll do 2 metal mixing furnaces for the solder. And fill it up with fuel. That requires the tin plate and the lead plate. So there's going to be my 2 plates. I'll have this come out all the way over here. And I am going to need an underground belt. I might as well make a few more of those. Let's see. Going to be here, so right about here. Yeah, there we go. This I'll have on that side, and then the lead I will have on this side. And then I also want to automate the fast inserters rather than the basic inserters. 1, 2, I'm going to need the long-handed inserters as well. Although I think I need a little bit of a space so that I can oh, there it is. So that I can put a power pole down right here. Boom, and here, boom, and boom. Okay, so now I have the solder plate being made. Solder plate will need to go and be turned into solder, which requires resin. So I'm going to have these guys offload right to here, and my wood I need to have, okay, here's where I need a splitter so that I can split the wood off and have one row coming out all the way over here, and I'm going to have a splitter here, so I want to have the an underground belt on this side. So here I will have oh wait, I'm going to do it like that and like that. Okay, so that way it balances out the solder plate. I will have an assembly machine for resin. You know what? I want this to actually come down on this side. That way, I can have these 2 guys parallel each other to make the solder. Oh, no, I need one more space. So I need to have it come down right there. That way I have enough space to put the assembling machine and inserters on both sides. I am probably going to need multiple assembling machines for resin, because resin gets produced so slow. So yeah, let me I'm going to make a few of those. And I am just going to have that come down like that. Oh, I lost my steel axe. I need to make one of those. my assembling machines. I'm going to have, I think that should be enough assembling machines for now. I want some fast inserters. And, oh, I still need more iron plate. Yeah, so iron plate is typically one of the limiting factors for early expansion. I should make a bit more on the iron production, but that will have to wait. Okay, so I have 2, 3, 4, 5. That way my my wood inserters can put in quite a bit of wood. Okay, and just one more inserter. There and there, there and there. Okay, so now I'm going to have a good amount of resin being made, and then I can make my solder and all the rest of it. But I think, let's see. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, so I think this is enough resin, enough solder in order to make the basic solder. So I am going to need carbon and tinned wire in order to make the basic electronic components that are going to be used for the basic electronic board. Excuse me. If I want to expand the solder, I'm going to leave a little bit of room and just have, I'll have, I need to get rid of these guys. I'll have two solder makers right here. And I need, I'm going to turn off, no, I can't enable reach one. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. I can still override everything if I so choose, but I don't need to. So that's going to go like that, and this is going to go like that, and I can put some power poles down. I can put these guys down. So now I have solder being made. And now I just got to get my basic electronic components, which means I need to get some coal in here. And I think I'll have a coal line follow the copper line. So let me grab a couple. Oh, I only have. That's not good. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so let me grab 4 lines for coal, because I will probably be using quite a bit. Let's see. I'm going to do that line here and that line here. And, oh, went too far. There we go. So this should be getting all the coal that's underneath the pipeline taken care of. And that'll be 4 belts, which is pretty nice. Just to keep that rhubarb open, I'm going to do it like this. Have it snake around like this for now. I can take these guys down because, oh, huh. Let me put this in. Let me put it in here. There we go. Okay. Oh, oops. There we go. Okay. What else do I have? I have some wood. I'm going to put that in there. I have some resin, which I'll keep for now. But yeah, so these guys are going to come up. And I will have one copper line, or one coal line coming. Oh, not about. I am going to need to store a lot of my coal in my inventory and my stone brick. I'm not really using the stone brick at all yet. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna drop a chest down. I'm just gonna put it right here. This is gonna be my general storage chest. I think I only need that. I should only need that for building for now. I'll have that stored for now as well. I don't need that extra greenhouse, and I don't need that extra wood. All right, so I think that's sufficient. Let me check on my power because I haven't done that in a while. I'm getting pretty close to maximizing it and needing to expand, but I'm not quite there yet. Okay. So let me start getting the basic electronic components. So I need carbon, which means I need some crushers. I'm going to expand on that. I'm going to finish out my my basic electronic circuit boards in the next episode. So I'm going to put a cut in here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching in this little run through of expanding the automation of basic electronic circuit boards. Go ahead and let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Until next time.